I spent untold hours of my teen years in record stores in Hollywood and Santa Monica, California, and time seemed to stop there. It wasn't unusual for me to get there early in the morning and be there until they closed up at night. I'd spent hours digging through the bins, finding gems, taking them into the listening room, and putting on the headphones. And there was often weeks of anticipation and build-up leading to going down there. Like you would call your friends and say, hey, do you want to go to the record store on Saturday? And you were saving up your money or whatever. And when you got there and you saw records that were expensive or things, there wasn't price haggling, or these things weren't thought of as bad. You know, they were only respected even more. And when you bought them, you enjoyed it even more, and you wanted to brag to your friends about what you got, and you couldn't wait to just save up and go back and spend more. And I got to thinking about this because there's a lot of people who have never known the joy of shopping at a good record store. And this experience can't be replicated by something like eBay, Amazon, or the internet anymore. When the iPod came out, I actually did a big pivot at this point to digital. So I got rid of a lot of my records, and I regret that a little bit because I love being able to just drop a record and let it play, hearing all the cracks and the pops and not being so worried about, skipping to the next song or bouncing around. You just sort of enjoyed the experience of it, whether that was a good Beatles record, Led Zeppelin, or the Stones. And after so many years of listening to those records and then playing along as a guitar player, whether I was playing along with some Zeppelin, or the Beatles. One thing I started to figure out is that 99% of these records had the blues as the foundation of a lot of what they were doing. In fact, if you go back to any record store and just grab any album off the shelf and put it on, chances are, if it's from the last 100 years of popular music, you're going to find what I'm saying is true. And so if you're a guitar player trying to learn, one of the best things I think you could do is become really solid with the fundamentals of the blues. And once I figured this out, everything got so much easier. I was able to learn songs faster. I was able to jam with other musicians, and I could play along to my favorite records. And if you've struggled with this, then I want to help you out. Go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you 5 patterns that are the easiest and fastest ways to play the blues scale anywhere on the neck. And this is going to be one piece of the puzzle that's going to help you do what I'm talking about. And it's completely free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now. If you can relate to this experience, let me know in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.